solid.
Solid, bro.
Turn the air off. We're good. Hell yeah.
It's cold as fuck outside.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn my chair this way. You don't have to move your chair.
All right.
It is cold.
It's cold as. Lucky the wind ain't kicking. Yesterday was different. That shit, woo. That shit changed my whole fucking perspective on life.
Yeah.
Like when it's cold like that, you know it's cold when you walk out and start cursing.
Yeah.
As soon as you go, motherfucker. You just like
Makes
shit.
me feel like a little bitch. Like, I'm
For real,
weak.
dog. That's when you know, bro. You gotta warm up your car a couple of minutes before you take off. So you're in the car like, fuck. turn the shit off. Oh, it's still cold air. It's still cold. You know?
It's still above freezing. It's good.
Yeah.
What's New York like around now?
Fucking freezing.
Yeah?
Freezing.
Like this ain't shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You're talking like 10 degrees and the wind chill.
So you're looking at us like pussies.
I know. This is like summertime for him. He's like, hey, y'all bunch of bitches.
Oh, yeah, when it's like, oh, I'll be a high of 50 today. I'm like, yes. That happens in like May for us. Like, that's great.
So what do you wear when you work, like around this time?
Oh, usually like the thermals underneath.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thermals underneath and all body armor. Then you put the nice little polo on.
Yeah.
And then the jacket. And hat and gloves.
You have to chase people like this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, if you don't chase nobody for 12 hours, it's nice to be warm.
Right.
I'd rather be toasty and maybe a little slow. I'd rather be toasty, man.
Just a little slow.
Yeah, a little slow.
I just wondered, does like crime slow down when it's cold?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, it's too cold to be robbing somebody.
I guess so, huh?
Be like this, you know, nah.
I think they just moved to other places. If it's cold outside, it's worse than subways. Subways warmer.
Got you.
I feel like crackheads would probably still be doing crackhead shit, though.
Yeah, they just move underground.
Oh, there's an underground.
Yeah, because then you try to kick them out of the subways, and then that's when they want to fight.
Damn.
It's cold or raining. They don't want to go outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, either way, like I think crackheads don't care about temperature.
Yeah, not really.
I think they just crack. You see,
Depends
crack.
if they got crack or not.
But you see some
And that
crackheads.
coast.
Yeah, bro, you see some crackheads butt ass naked running around. Don't give a fuck. Butt ass naked. It's 30 below. They just.
Those are lit crackheads.
Yeah, right? I guess there's like two
When
ways.
you're
Like,
down, crackhead.
if you're high as fuck, you can be doing that shit. But then if you want crack, you're probably still gonna be doing that shit anyways. Like,
Yeah.
you still be out there like, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
But there are some constructive crackheads. Like
Yeah?
they actually do stuff like they actually like, let me clean your car, let me do this for you. I'll build you a house within 30 minutes if you just give me $1.
That's actually true. So one of my clients that I was tattooing, he has this friend who's a El Paso cop, and he asked him about like, hey man, you know anybody that does kitchens and fucking like remodeling and shit?
Yeah.
And he said, I got this guy that works for me, but he's a crackhead. But he's really good, like a professional in his field. He just happens to be a crackhead.
Wow.
So yeah, he said he got him to rebuild his whole fucking kitchen. And he told him straight up to dude was like honest about it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, man, I might take off for like an hour around 12 and shit. You know, I'm gonna go smoke some crack.
They go crack break.
Wow.
He just told him and shit. And then he comes back and he fucking does spectacular work and just works it through. Doesn't like fuck around. Just straight does the job. Wants his money. Smokes his crack.
Hey, can't knock that, bro.
Straight functioning crackhead, I guess.
There's
Like,
some
yeah.
that do that. They do like the crack and they're on point with it, man.
Something still kind of respectable about that fucked up shit. Like,
I have
you
to
know?
agree.
I mean,
Like, he gets jobs. Like, there's a fucking cop, like, setting him out. Like, all right, man, you can use my guy.
man, when you have a crackhead and you have like the backing of the El Paso PD, it's all right.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty solid, man.
Yeah.
They're like, he did my whole kitchen.
Yeah.
He worked my backyard. Like,
I went in my home. Like, yeah, man.
There's always those informative crackheads. They know what's going down in the street. You always know them by first name. Come on, T. Yeah, what's up, man? What's going on? Well, I saw a couple of people on the corner over there, man. They might have some shit on them. You got $1 on you? All right. Come on, T. T get mad when you give him food. He like, get $1. I get some food. I don't want no damn food.
They don't get mad when you give them food and clothes.
Yeah,
They don't hate that. They don't want that.
crackheads
they
hate
get
that
mad,
shit.
yeah.
They get pissed off.
I tell you,
bro.
my sign says money. Does not say cheeseburger. It's like, hey.
Exactly. I've seen homeless people like a person give the homeless people like food and they just kind of go, thanks.
Hey,
Yeah.
They
Or
just
like a gift card to like McDonald's for $25.
Yeah, they just kinda like-
And it's like, all right, and then they turn it right around. Hey, $15.
Yeah, they go
That's
sell
it.
a gift card, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Some of them are like, not saying no. Some.
Oh no,
I seen them. It's like this. They get or they
I don't
just
think
shake
they'll
their
take
head.
offense.
Huh?
I don't think they'll take offense.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, no, not all, but they got it.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I don't think that's not the demographic we're going for right now. But I think
Dude.
we're all right.
Yeah, I remember one time I bought this homeless guy Whataburger. It
Yeah.
was late night. It was my boy Joey, and I was like, "Hey, he looked like he was like, you want $1?" I went and bought him like a number 3 or something, and I gave it to him. Hey, my man, like, here you go. I gave you a number 3. Gave big drink or whatever. And he was like, he turned around like, I don't want this shit. Fuck you, dog. And I was like this.
Damn.
And my boy's white, so he was a white dude. And he's like this. Your peoples. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you. That's your peoples, man. Look what your peoples did. I was like, fuck you.
That's great.
That dude was always clowning, dog. Always fucking clowning. I was like, fuck you, bro. Bullshit, bro. And I was so mad. I grabbed the shit out of his hand and I just threw it on the floor like, you don't want it? You don't want it. Nah, he pissed me off, dog. Yeah, because he said, fuck you. But he didn't say it like calmly.
Aggressive.
He was aggressive and loud.
Damn.
Everybody in the Whataburger heard him say it to me. I don't want that shit. Fuck you, dog. Everybody turned around like, ooh. And I was like, I can't just sit here and let the homeless dude say fuck me and he mean I gave him some food.
Yeah.
So I just,
See what you get for trying to be nice.
yeah, man, fuck that shit.
Fuck that guy.
It was like 20-something years ago. My boy still brings it up. Remember that brother just said fuck you? You gave him a Whataburger. He said fuck you. What's your peoples, man?
Yeah, never gonna forget that.
Oh, dog. Never forget that shit. I remember that shit, dog, especially. None of you guys have been to Waters, right? I'm assuming.
Can't
No.
go.
I've been to Waters. We used to party there all the time.
Back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day.
Like when they had the derby and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I only went there like once or twice.
Oh, this is a weekly thing for us.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a little crew. So it would be like Wednesdays was Foxy's here.
Damn. I
Yeah.
can't- yeah.
Okay, I remember.
This was in the mid '90s too. So then Thursdays was Vertigo's.
Okay, I remember Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo's you had to drive into Juarez.
No.
And then Friday Tequila Derby.
I remember Tequila
Yeah.
Derby.
Saturday was the Submarine. You remember this one? It was right on the corner when you walk over. It's that first one on the right. It was either we did Submarine, El Submarino,
Yeah.
or USA Connection, which was across the street.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Sundays we did Fred's Bar. Right?
5 days in a row, bro.
This was high school. We fucking did this all through high school.
I
And then
remember.
the week would start again. You'd have a couple days off.
And the drinks were hella cheap.
Yeah.
Drinks were hella cheap.
That's
man.
all I've ever heard. I've heard drinks cheap, like
Yeah.
25-cent tacos,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just great food, so much better than El Paso.
Yeah.
No offense to El Paso.
I
There's brothels there too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
I mean,
feel like that's still them.
they're still there.
They still
That
have.
may cross the border too. That's
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know, but I'm pretty
That's
sure.
right.
They didn't change that. They took everything else down, but left the brothel.
yeah.
You can't fuck up the
They
economy.
did revamp that whole area.
They did. They
Yeah,
changed
they
it
put all
around.
the traffic going underground or something, right?
Oh, for
So
real?
you could walk above.
I only went there like once or twice, and I remember there was a bar called The Cave.
I don't remember the spot.
I think a cave, and then I used to remember going to the Derby, and my boy again, my white friend was there, and then some white girl came up to me. It's like, "Can I dance with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I always wanted to dance with a black guy." I was like,
Take it,
Our
bro.
people.
Yeah.
That's our people, brother.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. She said, I was going to dance with a black guy ever since I seen the movie Save the Last Dance. I was like this. And my boy was like, you wanted to dance with you. He can't dance. He's the only black person that can't dance. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, Otis.
Yeah, that shit's great.
Dude, and to this day, 20 years from now, he still reminds me of that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
what's your shit? The brother with no rhythm or something?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
knew I couldn't dance. Like, he picked the only brother in here that can't dance. Everybody could have picked. He could have picked a midget with 1 foot and could have danced better than you, Otis. Like, fuck
You couldn't
you.
even do the basic shit.
And I tried, man. It was kind of stiff, but I did what I could.
Catch that snare drum or whatever. It's like, all right. It's very technical.
What do with Trump?
That's right. That's why I didn't get no
man.
pussy.
Dude.
I always got fat chicks around there.
Oh yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
dance. They
that's
just-
probably why I like some of them now.
Yeah,
You know,
same
'cause
with
they're the
me,
ones who
dog.
gave me attention when I was fucking in high school.
Me too. But you know, I didn't get it like that, so I really wasn't picky at that time. Still ain't.
Yeah. Who
I
was
didn't-
picky in fucking
That
in high
wasn't-
school?
Only certain dudes I knew were picky in high school, like football players and shit. They could be picky.
Pretty boys, yeah.
Yeah, they could be picky, bro.
They
Like,
had it like that.
yeah, and there's always some like high school. At least for me, I'm just only speak for myself. Like some girl always dating the douche, but she always come to you for like advice or when she's sad.
Oh, you
and
were the
listen.
gay best friend.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, you
They
over here
gonna have to
listening,
cry on, bro.
and the dude's like this, and there's always a guy that's like doesn't like you because she goes to you for advice and shit. Then he gives you that look like, yeah, you give her advice, but I'm fucking her.
You see those Facebook posts and shit with their like, there's a whole story like that. I took her out, gave her, consoled her. The people's comments, pray for Otis. Let's pray for her.
I always feel sorry for that dude. The dude's always console her. I tried to do the best I
Yeah.
could. I was like, man, you a pussy.
Like, bro.
That's just us 20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
bro. I remember that guy. I used to be that guy
Yeah.
when I was younger. I'd be like, what's wrong? You okay? I was like, dog, I was such a simp.
It just took getting frustrated enough to where you're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
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 It took a minute, bro. And then you eventually get lucky with some chick.
Yeah, then you fuck homegirl's below average friend.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'm in there.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's how my story went. I don't know.
Well, I've lowered my standards, being below the standards that I thought I wouldn't go under.
Really.
For real. One time I was at this house party, and this girl, they called her, this is what they called her,
Yeah.
the last of the Mohicans, because she looked like one of the warrior dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure one of the dudes.
Damn.
She looked like she looked like one of the dudes. That's what they said. But I don't think she looked that bad. And I remember we were at a house party. I don't think she looked that bad to me.
Yo.
I mean, I was a little tipsy. I remember I grabbed her, I talked to her,
Yeah.
and we walked outside. And literally when I walked outside, like, it felt like the music inside the house stopped. The DJ went, and all my friends just walked around like, and everybody just watched me walk out where they're like,
You see that shit?
and I got ragged on for months. Like, dude, what? Of all the girls in there, you grabbed her. I'm like, she don't want us paying attention to me. Nobody else is like really paying attention.
That's how it happens, man.
Yeah,
They
man.
need love to.
Yeah.
They need love to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
My homies
And
used to
think
roast
now-
me. Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry. I think now you're like her story.
I hope so,
Like, there was
bro.
one
That's
time
right,
this
huh?
good-looking black dude just took me outside.
We didn't do nothing really. We talked in the
It
car.
don't matter. You're the highlight of her, like, was it high school? The highlight of her high school year.
Yeah,
was you.
man. Yeah.
Like, we talking about how ugly we are. You're the highlight of someone's high school year, bro. Like, yeah, that's a pretty good feeling, man.
One time I went out with Donatello.
Everyone thought I was a man except for him, bro.
Oh my God, dog. That's a good one. I can't even object to that. I can't object to it,
That's
dog.
our glory story.
Dude, man. Have you guys ever had like a rejection like you never forget?
I'm sure. I can't think of one right off the bat though.
Yeah, I feel like they all made sense.
Yeah.
Nothing was like, this is crazy, bro.
You gotta go. I understand.
Yeah, I do that too.
I have exes I talk to later on in life, and I'm like, what are you doing? I said, I'm in a private university in New Jersey. I'm like,
Yeah.
I enlisted in the military. Like, it checks out. You made a good choice. you're doing well for yourself. Like real estate agents in North Carolina with a great family. I'm like, you're doing well.
They made a good choice.
Yeah, dude.
I would have dumped me too.
Yeah, bro, you're pretty solid, dude. I was kind of a shithead back in the day, bro.
You made a solid choice.
Yeah, you're solid.
You're like, you know what? You stayed longer than you're supposed to. It's your fault.
Yeah,
I would have been left.
Like,
Yeah, I do kind of feel like that with the exes that broke up with me. So I'm like, yeah,
okay.
wasn't really going anywhere around then.
Yeah, you saw it coming. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be
It,
too
was,
mad at
it wasn't
this.
like, are you upset? It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I got my boys coming up. We're good. We knew this was happening.
Not upset, a little bitter. Not upset.
Yeah, I was little blue balls, but
Yeah.
I'm not here. Send me out happy, but, not just walk out.
Oh man.
What about yourself? You got a rejection that haunts you?
Yeah. You know what, dude? It's only one, but it's kind of, it was warranted. And I'll admit this, like, I wasn't a perfect dude. You know what I'm saying? I did some shit I wasn't supposed to do. I try to be slick or whatever, but, it happens. She ended up dating somebody at her job.
You trying to be slick? Or you cheated?
Oh, you worked to the work husband, though. That's all.
Yeah, what? I could have cheated, but you know what? I didn't really, to be honest with you, I didn't really like, I was younger then. I didn't like, I didn't really
Tell
like,
us, man, what happened?
I just couldn't, I should have, you know how you know somebody coming on to you and you just let it happen? Kind of that deal. Where it's like, I know it has somebody. I know what the other girl was trying to do, but I played along with it, which made it even worse.
Yeah.
So and once you do shit like that, and your significant other feels that, or the person you with feels that, that's just free fucking open range after that point. Even if you don't do nothing, the thing that you almost got teased, or you could have done it, and you tell the person, I could have done it, but I didn't. Oh, you're doing me a favor?
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
Oh, man, I had to be like, I was young then. I was like 25, 26. So I was just like...
That's harder to deal with when you're younger because, like, this shit's newer and, like, you crave attention from anybody and just like, yeah.
And this happened to be...
I must look good.
Exactly. And it was a very hot chick. She was hotter than the girl I was seeing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was kind of deal like... Yeah, and it's like... yes. It's like a George Costanza situation.
Yeah.
Where he, like, stopped having sex and he got smarter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then he, like, ended up at the diner and he, like... got he could hook up with this foreign chick from a certain country, and he analyzed the scenario. Whatever will this happen to me again, where I get to hook up with a Brazilian or whatever chick? So he had to do it just by this scenario like this. This will never happen to me again.
Yeah.
So it was one of those deals where this chick was like, she's like a model or something, and I was looking like this. She's like a local model here in El Paso, but what was the odds of me hooking up with somebody like this? Not really. I'll never happen again. So I literally had to. I had to.
Yeah.
Just by the Vegas would have been like, yo, you get them odds?
Yeah.
Them odds, bro, you gotta place that bet.
Rare.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's rare, dog. So I'm like,
Can't say we're doing anything different,
yeah, and I'm not proud of myself. So at the end result of it, I think about it. Yeah, I was hurt, but then I realized I kind of deserved it in a way. You feel me? Once I got older, I was like, yeah, I deserved that shit. The way I acted, I could have played it off better. I wasn't smooth, and I wasn't a good liar either. I'm still not.
That wasn't smooth.
Yeah, dude, women are not stupid. So as soon as you go like, I'm gonna go get something from the store, and it's 2 a.m, she's just looking at you like, yeah, I gotta get some milk from Cheerios. She's like, oh, okay. They ain't stupid. It's dumb. That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. That's how I am. That's how I am, bro. Women are just like this. Are you making it that easy for me to know you're doing that?
Should have used the OG. I'm gonna get some Newports.
Something, bro. I was the kind of person that I would cheat. Yeah. I don't cheat anymore, but when I was a cheater, I would take every girl to the same place. So if anybody would catch me, they just go to the same fucking place and catch me. The Wing Shack. I would go to the Wing Shack all the time. Yeah, that's my spot. It was easy to fucking find me. Like here, well, I bet you he's eating wings. And here I am like this with a new chick like this. Come on, man. Even there was like a bouncer there, a cop or whatever. Yeah. He would see me every week like, dude, are you really dumb? Are you just stupid?
Like, switch up, bro. Go next door, bro.
Go to Pizza Hut, motherfucker. Something. Go to somewhere else, bro.
Shaking his head like this motherfucker.
I know, like, go to Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors, bitch. Do something. And I'm like, I like these wings a lot. Apparently, everybody knows, dog.
He's like, we know.
Yeah, bro. It was bad, bro. It was bad. I remember one time this girl caught me, and you know what I told her, dog? She knows it was a lie. She probably, if she sees it, she's gonna know it's a lie. I got caught with another girl, and I told her she was my dealer. I said I was buying pounds of weed off her, not just like bags. I said she's my dealer, and I'm buying like a pound off her. She's like this, and I have a problem. I need to stop.
This is pretty solid of a lie, though. Like, this is kind of a good one, I think.
You think so?
Until you drop the pound.
Well, yeah, but you.
What's like, I'm picking up pounds off her. It's like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
I think I got a couple dimes. Like, okay.
But I said pounds, dog.
Yeah.
And I had to talk to her outside while the other girls inside eating wings. And the cop was outside like this. And she believed me, and the cop was like, I can't believe she believed you, dog.
Really?
The guy was like this. This is the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life, dog. And she believed you. She's like, you have a problem? I need help. I need you to help me. I keep buying pounds of weed. And smoking them going. I don't even sell it no more.
Like you're smoking pounds of
smoking pounds of weed.
Yeah, that's not really. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Over the
really.
last couple of days, like, nah, like,
Fucking black lungs.
Dude, if she sees this episode, she's gonna be like, I know you're fucking lying. To this day, I still say I was still smoking pounds.
She follow you?
And she does have on Instagram though.
I'm talking about that.
She gonna be like, I knew you were lying. 'Cause I was like, yeah, I do have a problem smoking weed, smoking pounds of weed.
She should say something in the comments.
Yeah. I hope she heckles you next show. I hope she in the crowd in next show.
I knew,
Lying
motherfucker.
bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
That's hella funny.
yeah. But I'm not a good liar, bro. That's why I don't like lying. I just like to be truthful.
Lying's too hard, man. Gotta remember too much shit.
Yeah.
And we're getting older. You can't keep up.
No.
No,
come on,
dog.
man.
I'm just done.
I just give up on that shit. Like, yeah, I was lying.
It's better to just be truthful. Just be like, hey, you're not the only chick I'm seeing. I got other projects going on.
I didn't buy pounds from her.
I didn't have plans from her, and this was gonna happen.
I'm not a hard jerk or drug addict.
The girl I'm sharing wings with. Not selling pounds and pounds of weed a week.
It was bad, bro. But now everybody has open relationships, so you can say what it is at the beginning,
Yeah.
and everybody pretty much nowadays is accepting of it.
Because they have to be.
Yeah.
It's either that or be out, you know?
Yeah. So you got to realize that you
Yeah.
might be the third or fourth guy or girl down the roster, and you just had to accept it.
Also,
True.
Also, back in the day, we didn't have all the social media and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Like this, that's changed the game. Like, there's 12-year-olds that know more sexual activity than we know,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
which is kind of scary and creepy.
Yeah, right?
'Cause you don't want to think about that.
No.
Yeah.
12-year-old and sex. You don't want to think about that.
I don't think everybody knows about each other on the roster. I think whoever the most important one is, you know, the one with the most potential,
Yeah.
they don't know about the other ones.
They can't know because if that's the number one, you don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
what-
think that's
that's the one you want to keep.
I
Yeah.
think that's the plan with fucking chicks and
I think,
rosters.
no, I
Yeah.
feel like the ones who are towards the bottom probably do.
That they
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you have the Thursday night 9 p.m.
You already know.
You,
I'm like, I knew.
yeah. Like,
I was
it's like,
told right away.
Yeah, you either get told or you talk to me once a week for about an hour and 15. Like, all right.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, right.
And then the thing about that once you're open like that, anything pops off, you can't object to it because
No.
everything was said to you at the beginning.
It's
You
your
might
choice.
try, but like this, I already told you, so why are we even having this conversation? Didn't we talk about this at the very beginning? And you're
It's
like,
your choice, but it's not really a choice.
No.
What do you say, no? I don't know if I can say no.
Yeah, you
No.
give up, pussy.
Yeah.
That's really, that's really what you're doing. It's like, so you don't want me, you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to see me. You just want my dick. Like, why would? I know we talked about
Doesn't sound like
standards
bad deal.
earlier. Like, I got very fucking low standards. I don't think I have any standards better than that. I don't know what you have to look like. I'd be on the tribe with Mohicans, motherfucker. Like, that's the case. All right, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm queen up, all right, bro. You know, bro.
We in there.
I'll see
Yeah.
you Tuesday at 6, honey. Like, no, all right, that's it. Nothing else. Very low standard on that one.
Because I think back in the day, you didn't have a lot of, like you said, interaction on social media. Because I mean, you at the beginning, I don't know if we're all old enough to remember MySpace.
Yeah, of course.
In MySpace, you didn't really, you were worried about social status mostly.
Yeah.
You had your top 5 friends,
Yeah.
and they would all argue who number, why am I
Put that
number
little
2?
square-
Yeah. And all you had to worry about, which song am I gonna put on my profile?
Yep.
That was, I gotta put this jamming out.
And the weird programming that fucked it all up.
Download
Yeah.
that shit off.
Yeah.
Illegally off Kazaa or LimeWire.
It wouldn't even load up anymore.
Yeah. I remember
Fucking
that.
diamonds flashing and shit.
Yeah.
Gold grills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that shit, bro. And who's your first friend on MySpace is always Tom?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when
Yeah.
you roast your homies. You're only friends Tom.
Only friend's Tom, dog.
Hey,
I bet Tom just pissed off right now. He's just sitting back like this, seeing Facebook, seeing Instagram, seeing TikTok, and now you can put songs on your profile. And this
Yeah.
and that. He's probably like, you mother.
Did it die or did he sell it?
I
That's
thought
what
he
I'm
sold
wondering.
it.
He probably did.
He had to sell
I
it.
thought he got like bought out essentially by Facebook, no?
Did he get bought out by Facebook?
would
Like
think
his
so.
idea got bought out, I thought.
he had a good premise. He just you know,
it eventually just fizzled out.
yeah. But honestly, if you look back,
Yeah.
you can still find your MySpace profile.
Yeah. Someone made a mock-up, like a fake one that looks exactly like it that you can sign up for.
For real?
Yeah, I have an account on there.
Go back to nostalgia.
Just to look at it and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody, it popped off and got popular like real quick.
Oh, yeah, for
So all these
8 days.
people jumped on it,
Yeah.
and it just exists now, like this fake one.
Nice.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
there.
It's just there.
So you can always go back to it.
Yeah, you can see it. It's all there. I'm pretty sure MySpace is still there. But
Yeah.
I went to when Facebook was taking over and they were battling each other. I lived in San Francisco, and Facebook put out this fucking thing where they'll pay you to come do a user group.
Really?
Yeah, so I showed up to this Facebook fucking user group,
Yeah.
and
Checks out. Yeah.
Actually, it was MySpace. It was the opposite. So Facebook was taking over.
Yeah.
MySpace had a user group to come through because they were like, "What do we do?" Because Facebook's making these things like fucking make groups and shit, and pages, and yeah, it was when they were barely doing that.
Yeah.
And I just told them to straight copy Facebook.
Wow.
I was like, "Bro, just do what they're doing."
Might as well.
Yeah.
Because honestly, ironically, that's what Facebook is doing with TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just copying. They're like this. All right, they got reels. You got to get reels.
They paid me $250 for that information.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that's solid,
I
dude.
showed
Like
up for an
250
hour.
that?
Yeah, their MySpace
hour of
office.
work?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. And
That's
so,
it.
supposedly, the CEO of TikTok used to work for Facebook.
Huh.
That's what he said. He used to work for Facebook.
Well, that's smart for them to fucking be like, "Hey, you want to come work for the other side?"
Dude, but who would have thought, bro? Like now, TikTok is like a, what, billion-dollar industry? Maybe
Oh.
trillion up there?
Oh, it's
Imagine, bro.
Their layout and format for everything is nice, though.
Yeah, it's just algorithm. I like the
all the
algorithm.
shopping stuff and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
too, all that
It's
perfect.
all like seamless on there.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it is. Click on this. These little fucking like Amazon look at shopping page pops up. You're like, all right.
I just love the algorithm because you can choose what you want to look at, and it won't just pop up stuff that you're like, what the? I don't want to see none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like being informed now. I like stuff that builds me up. Or like guys talking. I know I'm getting older, but it's just like talking about, oh, this is how you can invest your money, or this and this,
yeah.
or this is how fashion is. And I get all that, dog. I'm like, okay. I mean, I know you don't need an app to tell you how to dress yourself, but with me getting older, I'm like this. I don't. And
I'm
then,
like, yeah, we do.
yeah,
kind of nice. Kind of helps.
yeah, dog. I'll be
I don't
looking
know
at
matches.
yeah. And if you get older, you like, I don't want to dress like I used to dress back in the day.
Yeah.
But you still want some nostalgic stuff that you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of bring it back a
Well,
little
yeah,
bit.
that's one of the whole reason like models exist and shit right now, like hot chicks, but just like they have models that are like dudes our age because their clothes they're wearing are like, I don't want to look like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I know I'm getting older because now I'm shopping at Banana Republic. I'm like this. Yeah, that's good. Those khakis are nice.
Yeah.
Some nice khakis, man.
Yeah, I was just talking about this earlier.
Yeah, for real? Yeah, it's like you seem like
Yeah.
those nice khakis.
Because
Like,
I'm saying I only got like maybe 3 or 4 outfits that I wear almost
me
all
too,
the time,
dog.
you know?
I keep it simple now,
Yeah.
bro. The summertime, all I wear is like either some blue jeans, khakis, and I just wear a solid shirt now.
Yep.
It'll be like solid maroon, solid white, solid black.
Yep. No logos.
No,
pockets,
none of that shit.
That's why I
straight veins. Freaking
Yeah, that's
silent
it, bro.
shirt,
some
baby.
shit from Gap because there's just no logos on it.
It's just you might wear like a little chain on it, a little brace or something. Just simple, bro, and that's it. Stuff I don't look like if I sweat in it, you won't see the pit stains. Now it's like that now.
True.
Yeah, I can't wear any gray shit at all, bro. That shit like this.
yeah.
All
Damn.
You get a little back sweat too.
yeah,
Like,
you
like,
can't.
Like, oh, bro, this was
You
terrible.
can't do that, bro. Especially in El Paso.
Yeah.
Good luck if I see somebody wearing a gray anything and going in 100-degree weather and not sweating and just comfortable. You got to be on some cold-blooded shit where you don't sweat, period.
Oh yeah, dude. If it's super hot, I'm fat enough now where there'll be a little sweat under the fucking
Yeah.
under the man titty jams. Yeah.
That's why I wear all black, bro.
Yeah, me too,
I think we're
bro.
all wearing dark colors right now,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
We're all hit over 30 and we all got some weight.
Yep.
White is no longer our style.
Yeah, dog. I'm just like,
Not an option.
yeah. Nah. I keep it simple, bro. I just
Yeah.
keep it simple. There's times where I'll go back. I wear like retro jerseys and shit like that.
Well,
Okay,
that's
nice.
nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear
I like
stuff.
sports stuff.
Yeah, I wear sports stuff. I wear players that I grew up with, and none of the young kids are like, who's this? Who's that? I'm like, well, this is what's his face. Some kids actually know. They'll be like, oh man, I remember that's what's his face. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how do you know that, bro? YouTube.
It's like my grandpa used to watch.
Yeah.
Or they're the diehards.
There's diehard
Or they're
fans.
the ones that are legit like, oh, I've been watching.
Yeah.
I look back for the Mets since the 1970s. Oh,
Oh yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I had Daryl Strawberry.
Nice.
Oh shit!
And
damn.
only certain people knew.
Damn.
And then one guy come to me like, "Oh man, you're Daryl Strawberry. I haven't seen that jersey. Man, he did so much cocaine."
Yeah, roll up. Sign a roll dollar bill or something, man.
But he did so much cocaine. That's why him and what's the other? It was Daryl Strawberry with the Mets and the other guy, Dwight. It was what? Daryl. Oh, it was another guy, man. He was a pitcher. I can't remember his name, man. It was Daryl because they had a tandem. It was the pitcher and it was Daryl Strawberry, and both of them did coke. Like they were the Coke Boys, the original Mets Coke Boys.
Damn.
And
That was their name? That was their name?
Well, that's what I nicknamed them. They both called it Coke.
That's kind of cool.
When you're hitting home runs and shit, Daryl Strawberry said he was coked up when he did most of that shit.
Pop, Coke boys.
I'm like, dog, he didn't need steroids. You can say cocaine. You're like this, I'm hitting homers on coke, baby. Most of them probably did it.
Probably the greatest feeling,
Oh,
too.
God.
Smack that shit. You don't have to run. You're all high as fuck. You hit a home
Imagine,
run,
bro.
You get 40,000 people instantly start clapping for you.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Like that high is gonna be great. Ooh, look at me.
Go
Yeah.
back to the dugout. You're just like,
Yeah.
do
Dude.
another.
Just blow a rail real quick. Like, yeah, it's great.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's a good time. Bro.
You're like, yo, I can go. And you know how like they have the white lines around the bases?
Yeah.
Probably just like, yeah.
That's why he slid into every base. Hey, that little chalk dust hit real quick, baby.
They're like, dude, we're stealing all these bases. There's a reason. Fuck. I gotta remember his name. It's gonna bother me, but it's all right. He's a pitcher, dude. It was something to White. It's gonna kill me, and I don't remember. You know how you like it, you remember shit, but you don't remember it, and it aches you that you should remember it.
Who did Pete Rose play for again?
Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, the Reds, yeah.
Reds.
The thing is,
He had the gambling problem, though. That was it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but honestly,
That's
dude,
his traps.
that should be forgiven, man. He already passed away, but you just let him in the hall
I
already,
just want a
bro.
Pete Rose jersey.
And
Pete Rose,
everybody does it.
yeah, you just let him in already.
You're not convincing me. Maybe you're not placing the bet, but if I was an athlete, my wife's placing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like someone's
Yeah.
placing the bet.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Especially
Yeah.
when you know
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah.
get beat by that team.
Yeah, man.
Like the Texans just lost to the Chiefs. They weren't going to win.
Yeah, you already know.
You know I'm looking at my spouse like, hey, babe, we ain't going to win. I'm not going to lose on purpose, but
You already
Come on
Yeah,
now, let's
get no.
let's make a little extra money before I lose this goddamn game, man.
Yeah, and now like,
Makes sense.
and now you have DraftKings and all those
Yeah.
apps, and P Rose is probably like, all right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just a draft king earlier. I just got,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's the original draft king.
The
man.
draft
He
king,
is.
bro. So like,
He's
you
the
know,
original one,
he
man.
was the
He's
original draft king. So I think it's time you just let him in.
Yeah.
People have done worse
Right.
in Hall, bro. The only person I don't agree with in Hall, I know it's going to be sacrilegious to some, and I shouldn't do this just because he was an asshole. Because there's a lot of assholes in the Hall.
Bonds?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Just the way he,
Yeah, his whole demeanor was not good.
No.
just the way he treated fans and the way he
Yeah.
treated other people. Like I think he
He
just
was a
came back
dick.
to haunt him. And now he's like, now he changed his tune. But I'm like this, dog. You were a dick to everybody, bro. That's why you're not in. Not because of steroids. I think probably would forgive you for that. But you were just a total douche to everybody. Well, you had to understand he was skilled as a man if you're a douche. I'm like, yeah, well, in that situation it did. Because everybody you were a douche, you had to vote for the Hall.
And he was skilled.
He was
Yeah.
skilled.
Like,
he really didn't need steroids, to be honest with you.
No, he had records even
Before he did that.
They weren't even hitting records. Like he was a good player.
Yeah. It's just the steroids kind of prolonged his career a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Helped him hit a
Got
couple
him
more
heady.
homers.
Got
But
him
forever unfortunately, that's always tainted. I'm like, he kind of is. But everybody else is juiced up.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was, I guess, it wasn't an even playing field. The pitchers were juiced up. Everybody was juiced up at the time, man.
Yeah, I think as soon as someone gets caught, other people don't want to get caught, so they fucking just all kind of like hit him.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
also, juice makes the sport.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's boring.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember when they, topic from baseball, but remember in cycling?
Yeah.
When, it
Lance
came out,
Armstrong?
old boy was,
Armstrong, yeah.
And all of a sudden they tested the rest of the field, and like the 12th place guy ended up winning.
Yeah.
Because him and the other 10 people behind him were all doing the same shit.
They're all juiced.
But if I'm just watching us three have a bike race, that's boring as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see the three of us race right now. Never a chance in the world.
Yeah.
But when you see Bolt race, like, I want to see Bolt race.
Yeah.
You telling me he's just a superhuman? Come on.
Yeah,
There's something. He's doing something extra.
let's just let him do it.
He's doing something extra.
Maybe standardize it a little bit or some shit, or at least be like, all right, you ain't gonna die, so go ahead.
Yeah. There's certain ways around it, bro.
Yeah.
Or do like weightlifting. Weightlifting does like the ones where they test.
Yeah.
So like the all natural, and then they do the non-tested ones.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh cool, they lifted 1,500 pounds total, and then the non-tested. Oh, that dude did 2,700 pounds. Like, fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that 22-year-old freak did 2,700 pounds.
Yeah.
But I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
you work out.
No,
You
you're
know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to see a regular gym. I want to see someone worth
Fucking maniac.
$750 million at the Mets just signed.
Yeah.
$7.75 million
Dude.
to play baseball. You better be juiced.
Yeah, you better.
You better be entertaining every time you hit the plate.
But you know, dude, with baseball, like, the money they have
It's crazy.
is crazy, bro. And it keeps going up. I'm not hating on them. Get your bread. Can't never hate on that. But it's like, imagine getting $600, $700 million.
You hear that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that like creepy little tune, right?
I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, we ain't gonna die, are we? But for 10 years, and you're set.
Yeah.
You're set for 10 years. And no matter how shitty you do, that money's gonna come to you.
Oh, yeah.
If you decline or whatever, you already have it set for the rest of your life. Imagine.
And it's crazy to think what, like, when we were growing up, the big contracts were versus now.
Yeah.
So
Where were they when we were growing up? Yeah.
I remember when A-Rod went to the Yankees.
I think he got the first, what, 100 million?
I think it was like 170.
Something like that. 170. He was, and at that point, everybody was like, wow, we got
And I remember like the New York papers come out. I think it was like $3,000 or $4,000 for every pitch he took. So if he never, like you said, guaranteed money. If he went up there for the next 10 years with his contract for, and just stood there for three straight pitches, struck out, he'd still make like $3,000 or $4,000 per pitch, every pitch.
Damn.
For the next decade. And then you're looking at new contracts, and it's like, like LA just signed, old boy to whatever $600 million contract.
Damn,
the Jets
that's
topped
what it is
that
now?
with $750 million.
Damn. I mean,
With more than half guaranteed. Imagine knowing you're going to make at least $250,000 in your lifetime, guaranteed,
That's insane.
just to play a sport.
Yeah.
that's why it's like,
Just have fun.
yeah.
Right, just
I
Juice the
can't
fuck
hate on
up.
it, man. I know. You got to be juiced up. Can't hate on it, bro. It's like, and you're getting what somebody's willing to pay you.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
market. Yeah.
That's the market. So if I say go for it and milk it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Get that bread, because the thing is, what trips me out is like when somebody can have that much money and then later on, like, they're broke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are they spending it on?
I mean, I can get a couple of thousand, maybe, a couple of mil. But when you make almost close to $1 billion and then you broke like the next couple of years, it's like, what did you do?
I don't know, even the couple mil. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if y'all see on social media,
Yeah.
there's that the guy who used to play with like LeBron James and shit.
Who? D-Wade?
No, he's homeless now.
Oh, you talking about Delonte West?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Like I've seen him like he'll be legit running the cars on gas stations like I'll clean your windows, and like little kids are like I remember you. He's like, yeah, I played LeBron. It's like bro, if any team you're on with LeBron, there ain't no way you're not on a winning team, and there ain't no way you're not making money. At the end of your contract, you're getting re-signed for money.
Yeah.
So like what'd you do?
That's
Like
right.
I've never made $1 million, and I still ain't broke. So how did you make several?
Yeah.
And you're broke.
Yeah.
crackhead?
Yeah.
I think he turned his record now.
Yeah, he's like, he had mental issues too, dog. I
Yeah,
think
like
he's
schizophrenia, something like that.
schizophrenia, bipolar, all that stuff, bro.
He must have had nobody looking out for
Yeah,
him.
no family or nothing,
Yeah.
But check this out. He's been helped twice. Even Mark Cuban took him off the street, put him in a rehab center.
Yeah.
He got a little help, and then he gets left. Went back on the street again.
There's just something ingrained in him, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just something that it just can't, unfortunately.
Damn.
It's embedded in you, I guess. You just can't knock it. Whatever mental issues you have, you can't escape them, unfortunately, dog. It's just what it is. Like, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, dude, because if you're making millions, man, you could do a secure thing where it's like, even if you took like 500,000 and put it into some kind of investment thing, You can live off the dividends.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And anything.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that make, royalties. Like, how do y'all go?
You got a point. You got a
I
point.
mean, I guess there's a point where you could be so low on the totem pole, you're not thinking about getting that cut.
Right?
But I feel like if I knew I had 1% of my clothing sales, I'm gonna get that 1%.
Right.
Yeah.
Because even like the pitcher, not the pitcher, the Mets guy.
Yeah.
So they paid him $750 million, but they know that means he's valued at over $1 billion. Because why would you pay someone money that they're not going to at least bring in that much back into your organization?
And you better hope.
So they value him
Makes sense,
at over $1 billion.
Plus, the organization's also taking a gamble.
Yeah,
Because you're right, but there's always been a lot of bust.
True. Yeah.
Guys that they invested in and it just did not come through. But at the end of the day, you go like this: yeah, I sucked, but I still got paid. Yeah, I sucked a dick. That's your fault. I still got paid, brother. You're the worst draft pick ever. I know, but I still got paid.
That's true. You're right. There's a lot of there have been a lot of
Yeah,
busts.
you know about sport, but like Ryan Leaf, he came a quarterback. He was a bust. Michael Olakandi. I'm talking about baseball. Who else was a bust in baseball? I can't really think right now. There's a couple of busts, but certain cats you get like, oh man, like I remember what's his name, Statton. Not Statton. It was somebody else. I can't remember. I'm bad with names. But there's certain cats that just like you're like, oh man, like and they're a bust, but you can say like, yeah, I suck. Oh, Jamarcus Russell with the Raiders.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, that dude's trash.
He came in like game 7, all big and fat, like 300 pounds.
Overweight.
Overweight.
You got a whole gym to your facility and you go, nah.
Yeah.
How did he look when they signed him?
He looked before they drafted
Pretty
him.
athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he was a high valued pick.
Yeah.
And then he showed up just like Pillsbury Doughboy. Just not
Yeah, bro.
not giving a fuck.
Didn't care. Try to get his bread. They had to work out a deal.
Yeah.
He came back overweight. And then, like, back in the day, they used to have, like, CDs, like, or DVDs where you have to watch game film.
This was funny. Yeah.
Game film, right? So they gave him a bunch of DVDs to like, hey, we need you to go over this game film or whatever.
Yeah.
And he came back, oh yeah, did you watch it? Yeah, I watched the game film thing. I got all the plays. And the dude was like, yo, all these DVDs were blank, bitch.
Yeah. They just spent like $360 on like that little 12-pack cube you get, and just gave him blank CDs. And it was all fat. He's like, yep.
He's not gonna watch them.
Nope, he wasn't doing anything.
Dude,
Damn.
one of the worst draft picks in
So what
history.
happened to him now?
He's a bust.
Yeah, but he signed that contract.
Yeah, so he got money.
Yep.
He got $45 million, I think, guaranteed.
Yep.
Damn.
Didn't do a damn thing.
Fucking
Didn't
play.
Didn't do a damn
And he
thing,
would
bro.
show up in public like he was the shit. Played awful, and you sit in the front row of the game like, I'm a piece of shit, but guess what? I'm getting paid. I suck.
Yeah,
That's almost
hustler,
like
yeah.
Watson now with the Browns.
Oh, but I think more to him, that was karma.
Yeah.
That was karma. But supposedly, I don't know, this is how the detail is. He played for the Texans.
Yeah, that's
Apparently he wanted to change teams and get traded. So when he put on, I want to get traded, blah, 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 that's when all these accusations came out with him and massage therapist. And
little rub and tug sections.
yeah, little happy endings and whatnot.
Touching the little people.
And some of them was unwarranted.
Oh.
That's what was told.
Yeah, just flipping over like.
And of course,
Yeah.
so all that, he had already had that stain on him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it was hearsay at the time. And then the Cleveland Browns is like, well, we'll pay for the player we saw before those accusations because he can bring something to the organization. So they signed him. Then he ended up, unfortunately, playing terribly. But then he paid out all the victims. And it was only, it wasn't more than, like, I think,
I was like 18, 19.
20, yeah, it was a high number.
A lot of people came for him.
But all that stain was on him, that was it. And then,
Oh, really?
And he played awful, and then he tore his Achilles tendon.
Yep.
But he got one of the highest contracts in NFL history. One of the top.
Yeah, when he first got that, like, what, 245 or something like that?
Yeah, 245.
With like 180 guaranteed.
Oh, so he still came out of there with.
Oh, yeah, so even paying everybody off, he still.
Yeah.
Still
he
got some money.
And the
got-
team he went to, I think they have, what, one win in the last, like, 36 games? So it's like 2 straight up losing seasons.
Yeah, with him. And
You're talking like 2.5 years of just losing.
Okay. Damn.
So it's like, yeah, he definitely sold himself. He's like, yeah, I'm that guy who I used to be. No, you're not.
Nah.
No, you're not. As I'm 27 and I don't feel like playing anymore.
It would made it
Damn,
worse.
27.
That's what I hate. That's what I hate when I see it. It's like, bro, these guys retiring, and I'm like,
Well, I
he's
think
29, bro.
Is that when they usually retire? When do they
Well,
retire?
some football players, yeah.
Depending on
get beat up.
position.
Yeah, depending on the position. They just get beat up, man.
Yeah.
They get it, and I think prime example was Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
He had to, dude had no offensive line, bro. He was getting his ass like DJ,
Oh, man,
like
that sucks.
what's his name, CJ Stroud in the past. No offensive. I watched that game like this dude had no offensive line.
Yeah, when
He got sacked almost 10, 12 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
when you have a 330-pound man running full speed at you,
Yeah.
that's all just muscle. I mean, they look fat.
Yeah.
All right, they do, but they're muscle. When they hit you, full speed 10 times a day,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
you get rocked
Hit my
right.
I feel
fucking
bad for that
refrigerator.
kid, man. And it was like some of them were just going at him untouched.
Yeah.
Like it was just
just
hut.
straight-
He was just like, hut, oh shit,
Yep.
hut, oh shit, hut, oh shit. And even the coach is like, we have to address our offensive line. So I already know what they're gonna do in the offseason.
Yeah, they're going to get some offense.
Yeah,
Bro.
that dude was getting pounded.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah, right. They was getting at it.
I gotta say pause on that one.
Pounds.
I gotta do a cam on that one.
Taking a pound town.
Yeah. So yeah, dog, it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. That's why, like, I guess comedy and sports is just totally different because you could totally continue to fail, but yet get better.
And also, I feel like comedy is more of an old man's game. I
Kinda.
feel like you don't really have what do they call it? Skin in the game or skin in the teeth until you hit like 10 years in, 15
Yeah.
years in. So
I guess
otherwise, like, I mean, not to cut you off. I've
Yeah.
seen some, comics where it's like even like Sam Morril, great comic.
Yeah.
But like he was on that one contestant show.
Star Search.
Yes. I was like, he had to do that to like help propel him, even though he's already been a seasoned.
Or was it America's Got Talent?
I think it's America's
Yeah.
Got Talent.
America's Got Talent, yeah.
But it's like, dude's already been doing it, over in the cellar in New York for
Yeah.
a decade. Now now most people know who he is.
Yeah.
But unless you're an actual comic or comedy fan, like, who bought Mitch Hedberg CDs? I did. Because Mitch Hedberg is great.
Yeah,
But,
Mitch Hedberg
but you
has
say
a
his name and it's like, oh, no one.
Unless you're a fan, you're not gonna.
Yeah, no
unless
one
you're
was
a fan, yeah.
messing with Mitch the first 10, 15 years until it's really pronounced.
And dude, he was ahead of his time.
He was-
Dude, just his premises, because every time I watch his comedy, I'd be like, where is he going?
Yeah,
And
dude, the turns were so
Just
fucking
weird, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it always made me laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, I did not even have a thought of that premise. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just like this. I never thought of that before. He always make you think,
Oh,
right? Yeah, bro. He was one of my favorites coming up.
He's
Yeah, Mitch is
fucking
great.
genius, bro.
Yeah, I wish I had that style, but I kind of find my own. But his was just like so dynamic. I think it hasn't really. I think maybe Homeboy has similar. Not like I like
Mark Norman?
kinda.
Not really though.
I think so.
No, because Mitch's shit is like one-liners.
Dude, he had some of the greatest ones.
Yeah, Mark shit is bits.
Bits, but I think it's just to me it's just the elevated version of Mitch. You feel me?
I don't see it.
I kind of see. That's my opinion, but I see what you're talking about. You're more Mark Norman stuff. I'm just going on what like clips and stuff.
Him
I
and
see.
Sam are like they write very similar because they write together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think just that particular. I think kind of style where it's like you don't know where it's gonna go. It just kind of it takes you to a place or a thought that you never thought of.
Sure.
Some comedians have that where you just kind of go like this. I wasn't even thinking of that at all. I like comedy like that, or comedy is like pretty much in your face.
Like Jesselnick has those fucking turns.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
don't know where
yeah.
it's going, but it always goes somewhere fucked up.
yeah,
You're like, oh shit.
yeah. Where you kind of just go, I never thought of it that way. Some comedy I can watch, and in some comedy I'm just like, okay, this is not gonna. But everybody has their taste. It's like wine, dog.
Yeah.
Everybody has their taste. There's some. I'm not hating on like, all comedies out there. But you just got to pick which one you kind of dig or whatever.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
You're always gonna have an opinion about the shit, and you know what you like. That's why you do your jokes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because you think the stuff like that we write is funny.
Yeah.
The stuff you do is funny. I do funny. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and once you find your style, it's just that now it's like they said the comedy specials used to be so rare, and
Yeah.
now they're prevalent everywhere.
Yeah, now it's pretty systematic.
Yeah.
You put out one like every year and shit.
Yeah.
Like the big names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some you don't even know.
Yeah.
And you might find a diamond in the rough going through some shit and be like, I don't know who this guy is.
I think that's a trip too, man, because you see people putting out fucking specials and it's like they can't. I don't even think they could sell out like a fucking show. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Some of the like really like things you see on YouTube where you're like, who's this person?
Yeah.
True. No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they shouldn't do it, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do anything until I fucking like was able to fucking sell tickets. You know?
That's
Yeah,
true.
Very true. Very true.
That's true, man. I don't know. It's just, honestly, think about comedy. There's so many comedians, dog. Ones we haven't heard. Even
Of course.
I see comedy festivals, I'm like, dude, there's so many.
Dude, a ton.
And they're different age ranges, dog. It'd be one dude to be 60 to 15, 19, and everybody just, well, we all cultivate towards each other in a weird way. And for the most part, we all kind of get along. For the
Yeah.
most part. Because comics know what other comics go through.
Yeah. We all talk shit, man, and that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
We're just
right.
hanging out fucking talking shit.
Yeah.
You know? But then you get some people that are fucking weird and
Yeah.
just like automatic haters for some reason.
Yeah. That I never understood, dog.
Yeah,
I think
it's
maybe it's just human nature, but I never walk into a room full of comedians and see somebody do great or maybe have a different and go, man, fuck that. I never did that.
Yeah, why would you? Yeah.
I would never do that, man. I never walk into a room like
Ego,
that.
man. Fragile ego.
Right?
Some
It's
people
gotta
can't
be.
stand that you better than me at something I say is my job. You know?
Yeah. But it's just,
Right.
I don't,
Comedy's such like an individual thing, you know?
it
You
is.
gotta write your own fucking jokes.
I guess it's kind of like golf. Because golf is just you. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody else. You might have your caddy,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you fuck up. You can't, you're in the rough. That's your ass. You can't sit there and go,
But then you do have them golfers that they hit the ball and mess it up, and all of a sudden, oh, this asshole was talking while I was swinging. It's like, oh,
yeah.
and they blame the commentary crew or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, 'cause you can't take the fact that
Yeah.
you lost, baby.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can't be Tiger, baby. That's it. Can't be Phil.
Yeah. They blame the audience or the,
Yeah.
AKA the hecklers.
Right?
Can't all just be Happy Gilmore and just hang out. You know?
No, and honestly, it's just so many highs and lows of comedy, dog. That's what, and I don't mean to get on a down note. I hate to be negative, like or a Debbie Downer, but I know so many comics on a serious note that have like passed away, bro, and took their own lives, dog, on some shit, and I'm just like, man, like these guys I was in the comedy game with, and they took their lives, dog, and I'm like, dude, and they don't reach out, they don't talk, dog, they don't say nothing. You don't know what they're going through. You wish they.
I think
would say something.
part of comedy is fucking like talking about your fucking traumatic shit that like
You have to live.
happened
Yeah.
throughout your life, you know?
Yeah.
And laugh about the shit. Cause like maybe it's just our way of fucking dealing with that or whatever it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it seems like everybody who does jokes has some kind of like fucked up shit. You know, at
I
some
think
point
you
or
have
another.
to, though.
Yeah.
You have to do comedy. You have to be like self-deprecating.
Yeah.
You have to just be like, because there's sometimes for me, comedy is more like, okay, I feel like shit. How can I make this person feel the opposite of how I feel? For me, I'm like this. I don't want people to feel like I feel. Let me go up here and make these people feel better. And maybe somebody in the audience feels like shit. They're like this. Man, that big-headed motherfucker was funny, man. He looks like a Ninja Turtle, but he good. You know what I'm saying? Just, if I can have that, I'm good, bro.
Like, partially like that is like a coping mechanism.
It is, bro.
Us trying to deal with some shit, so it's like I know when I get super nervous about something, I'll just start fucking laughing. And then if I'm doing that around the wrong person, they're like, "The fuck you laughing for?"
Yeah. Because you being a cop, bro, it's like, I'm not going to compare what you do to comedy, because what you do is on a higher level than both of us. But to have the thing where you're on patrol and shit, and then when you get off, you got to shut that shit off. You feel me? How hard is it hard for you to do that shit? Or you just kind of like, you're so used to it, you kind of have a switch, or you don't? I don't know.
I mean, with the background in the military, kind of, it helps.
Yeah.
You know, graduate into shifts. But for me, I kind of luck out towards now. I work in the city.
Yeah.
But like living 60 miles away, I get that hour and 15 to, decompress.
That's
Okay,
cool.
that's good.
And so, and it's nice the fact that since my wife doesn't have to actually see that decompression, I don't gotta be that, husband involved that pulls into the driveway and just sits for 20 minutes.
That's a good point.
Like leaving the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But I will say, I mean, typically me and I got about 3 or 4 co-workers that we all take the train back. Some get off in Queens, one girl in over in Hicksville, and then I'm the end of the line. But when we stop at Penn Station, it looks bad. Hey, we already been up 16 hours. Dude, 6:30 in the morning, we all got tall boys.
Nice.
We all got tall boys, and they're like, all right, here's to the day, another shift done.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, have a beer or two, kind of do something like this, just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Bring up like what was funny that day. Like, I mean, you see that motherfucker? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Well, just like random things. Like we've had, times before we're all kind of standing there.
Yeah.
Taking a person up the top of the stairs by 5-9 Columbus Circle. So like right across from Central Park.
Yeah.
Right where they have that big statue of a horse or whatever it is.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And there's Deutsche Bank and whatnot. And we were all just like hanging out one night, and this very flamboyant man just rides by on a bike at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And didn't care about anybody else except for our boy Chen.
Yeah.
Who's like 6'2", good looking. I guess good looking dude, bro. He's a 6'2", Asian dude, just posted up, 1 foot up. He's like, hey, sweetie, and then just goes away. And she's just like, man, that's you, bro. That's all you, baby. So now we on the train home, and it's like, hey, sweetie. So he just dog Chen until he gets off in Queens. Like,
nice.
Hey, let's just dog you for a little bit, bro.
Almost had the Riz.
Yeah, bro. He does have that classic pose, though, bro. Anytime
That's
you
what
see
did
him, when he's working, it's just that 1 foot up on the wall, hand in the belt, like. He's the most seasoned cop of all of us, though.
Oh yeah.
He was like anyone that's like new to the game.
Yeah.
He kind of books out for us, like the field training officer.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, hey, I've been in this for 8 years now, 9 years. Wow. So he's not much he hasn't seen.
Man.
Sounds like your job has a lot of funny shit too.
You have to have that.
Oh yeah, it's all, especially being in New York.
You're talking about that dude who brought the mattress on the train before.
Yeah.
That fucking story was funny. Like.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all get mattresses on the train, but yeah, open up train stops like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, door opens, just full twin size mattress, right there.
Was it a dirty mattress?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing clean in the train station. Like, the train itself is dirty. So once you put it on the floor, it automatically becomes a dirty mattress. And he's got like barely nothing on. It's like nice shot of some cock and balls. I'm like, all right, this is great. This is a nice way to start. This is
more than wood.
Yeah, we're just gonna put 1 foot on in the door, do a little hey, don't move the train. Immediately start putting some gloves on, and then in typical New York fashion, all the New Yorkers are like, hey, asshole, I gotta work. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, do you want to go with this? It's like he's not doing anything. I'm like, I'll be the asshole again, bro. It's like, yeah, great. But nah, this little kid's going to school soon. Like, no, he's got to go.
Yeah, I guess.
He's got to go.
So what'd you do? You just kick him out, or you guys arrest him or anything?
Nah, I ain't trying to arrest that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to bring that shit back. I mean, I'm sure if we wanted to, yeah. But no, it's just more of a ejection from the station.
Then who tosses the mattress? What was that? What happened with that?
I left that shit on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Right on the platform, like, that's gone.
Fuck that.
They will throw that out. I got him out of the station. That shit will stay right there for the cleaning crew. I'm not touching that.
Damn, man.
They'll bring everything in there. Like I said, during COVID, they would camp out in the subways and whatnot. So you see people like they go get a hammock or something like that. Trash. People donate it to them, give it to them, and just string it up from one pillar to the next. Wow. You just get off your train and there's some dirty motherfucker sleeping right in front of you.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
What do they tell you when you say something to them?
Oh, it depends on their level of consciousness, I guess. Like you said, right? Some, honestly, the majority of them, they know they can't be there, and they just get up.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, get no confrontation. You're just like, we out.
At one of our stations, 5, 7, and 7, it's always fun. It's one of the fun ones. We have like one dude, he's always there. I'm sure he's there right now. He's there every night.
Right now.
And I mean, he always threatens you.
Yeah.
And it's always, you're so lucky I got caught tomorrow. It's like, all right, bro. It's so funny. But I love it because personally, if we're doing the job, it's like, hey, Like, you got to call, MTA usually calls us. Like, hey, we got, 5 people down here, clear them out. Like, okay, cool. It doesn't matter if I'm there for 10 minutes or an hour. I'm still working until the end of my shift. So,
Okay.
I'm not gonna press their buttons and be like, yo, bro, like, let's go, start kicking him or whatnot.
Yeah, I got
like,
you.
if he's slowly getting up and talking shit to me, okay. Hey, he sat up.
As long as you got up.
A minute and a half later, hey, now he's got socks and shoes on. Cool. Cool.
Making progress here.
I have had partners before where they're like, no, let's go. I'm like, one, do you want to touch him? I don't.
Hell no.
I can smell him from here. I don't really want to touch the guy. Period. 2, the dude's always naked. He's always just in drawers. I call him DMX. He's a bald black dude, and he has that fight style.
Oh.
Where like he sounds like he's talking shit to you, like fuck you up, I'm like, hey, yeah, bro. You go ahead, bro. You got that, bro. I mean, I'm gonna tase your ass, but you got that, bro. I'm this far away, bro. Not gonna try to touch you.
He's like a stocky brother in his drawers.
Yeah. And he's bald too. He talking shit, throw his knit cap on, it's all hold up. Like, you fucking lucky pussy, bro. Fuck you. And he's kind of weird when he stands up, like, all right, I'm not trying to like look at you like you on my eye, bro. But yeah, and then he'll just talk, he'll stare at you, eyeball you, fucking all the way up and walk right up. Peaceful.
That's it.
I never touched
so
him.
Weird.
Never put a hand on him. Nothing.
Even in the winter, he's just in a
Yeah,
dog?
he just fucking, oh yeah.
Holy fuck.
I will say, in the subways gets hot.
Okay.
That's why I say most times they don't want to go outside. But him, he's usually a little messed up, and somehow he always has court the next day. And it's a nasty shit. Like he's got some funny going on. So,
Wow.
I know he popped up one time. I was working with this one female cop, and she had like the braids on.
Yeah.
They stopped like shoulder length. And they were different colors. And like he's sleeping facing the wall, and she starts yelling at him. She gets a little laugh. So he just kind of like rolled over. Ah, you predator-looking bitch! I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm on body cams. I'm just like,
Oh my.
I'm trying so bad to stop. I'm like,
Oh man.
that one was good, bro. I didn't expect that. That was so quick. I'm like, you had to see us coming, and then you rolled back over because you had that. You had that within like half a second of rolling over, bro. You predator-looking bitch. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, that was quick.
Right?
That was really quick.
Oh man, that's funny.
And then that same day was the first time I was ever called not the racist cop, and that felt great. That was really cool, bro. He left and whatnot. We're walking up and you just see this really nice, like sweet old lady, probably early 50s.
Yeah.
She was pretty well put together until like she started talking. I'm like, oh, okay, now you're not all there. And she's just sitting there and she starts going off like, oh, you piece of shit. You threw him out. And the person I'm with, the black girl, and she's like, ma'am, you need. She's like, oh no. I'm calling you the racist bitch, not this nice white gentleman. I'm like, yeah, you wanna give me? It's been like 7 months on the job. Like, can we just get that one more time, bro?
It's like, yeah, how dare you?
I'm like, you take your time walking up the stairs. You go right ahead. She started talking about fortune telling. So I'm like, all right, you're out there, but you watch your step. You're great. But most of them, like, you see them, like, after that altercation, you saw them kind of sitting in the corner. You take 2 steps over there, and they're like, and they start getting their stuff together.
Nice.
Because they know, too, like, once we leave,
Yeah.
they walk right back downstairs. Like, they're not going.
Right.
They're not going anywhere. They're going onto the bench until patrol comes by, topside guys, and he goes, fuck you doing? And they go, oh, cool, I'm going to go downstairs where it's not your jurisdiction. And then I kick them out, and they go upstairs.
Ah,
And it's just a game of,
yeah.
I get to sleep for an hour and a half here till I get out here, go upstairs, get an hour, and then I go back down. So usually they don't fight.
Wow.
What did homegirl do when dude called her a predator-looking bitch?
Yeah, she just tried to double down and get a little bit more aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah, she gets a little.
She didn't laugh.
No,
I died.
no, she got a little more mad. Like I said, I kind of turned to the left and started looking at the
Cause I'm
the
brave.
real machine to get the Metro card. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this shit broken. Like, we're gonna have to call somebody down here to get this fixed. This is You good? You good? All right, I'm good too. I'm good too.
She was a black woman, right? Yeah, them braids probably cost her $80 to $100. She don't think it's funny. She don't think it's funny at all.
But he came so quick with it. I'm like, oh, I'm like, bro, you were really fucking funny. I'm like, you were so quick with that, bro.
Damn, bro. Damn.
But yeah, no, I'd bet almost anything on it. Unless something happened to him, he's there.
Probably.
Like I don't think I've ever gotten a call to that station where like, as soon as you go upstairs, like you go up and you just face the wall where it's like you're right or left, deciding what street you want to get off on.
Yeah.
5'8" or 5'6", and it's like he's right there. Like he's center stage. It's his. Like when he's.
Do you guys know each other by name and shit?
I mean, I call him next, but.
And what does he call you?
Fine, whatever. He's not as pleasant. He's not as pleasant. Like the other woman, she's always there, and she never calls or anything, but she's always very pleasant. She's always, hey, how are you, sir, or officer? Oh, you're very well. You're looking good. I'm like, oh, thanks. You know the drill. She's like, yep, thank you.
You know the drill.
Yeah, she just goes upstairs, and I'm like, I'm sure in 30 minutes I'll leave, and she'll walk back down here in 35.
Wow.
Once we clear the station, then we leave.
Yeah, that's all you're there.
Yeah, there's only like a couple teams.
Yeah.
Going through all the stations that we have to cover. So yeah, once we leave, it's like, all right, like I mean, I know, like over at Rock Center, because one of the bigger ones we cover.
Yeah.
It's massive. Like you'll clear out 3 or 4 homeless people by the Dunkin' Donuts. And then we'll do like a train run. We'll do some train inspections and whatnot. And within 30 minutes, you go back. There's like the same 4 or completely different ones. Just there.
Wow. That's crazy.
And then again, too, it depends on. They always give us cops. They're like, hey, it's your view of what's going on. So like, technically, for New York, you can't be outstretched, which is taking up another seat from someone else.
Oh.
So like, I have this seat.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be like this.
Oh, okay.
Straight
So you can't be sleeping and obstructing seats for passengers.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, it's like today, like, what is it right now? It's like, I don't know, 28 degrees right now.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, sit up, man. You sit up? All right. He's awake, sitting up. You waiting for the train? Okay, cool. Like, let's not have you go outside and freeze.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
That's
that's fucked up.
Or it's like, hey, you're getting on this next train, right? You're going on that next train? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, get on the train.
Yeah.
Like, he told me he was going home. Like, let the man be warm for a fucking minute.
Yeah.
Or if it's downpouring or something, it's like, hey, bro, sleep sitting up on the train. When at the end of the line hits, get up, go opposite fucking thing, and just go all the way back down.
All right.
Like you can get 25 minutes on that damn train. Take a 20-minute nap, wake up, walk across the street, walk across the platform, go to the next one.
That's actually pretty smart.
Like if you can just keep doing that and not be a public nuisance,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Like obviously they're pissing, shitting, all that crap. All right, now you gotta go.
Yeah, that's different.
But I mean,
Yeah.
or if you're clearly zonked out, it's like okay, I don't want people.
Yeah.
But you're really just down on your luck trying to just catch someone to sleep. It's like, all right,
Oh, so you smart. You just go back and forth.
Yeah,
You
and
can
it's
spend
like,
you can spend maybe 6, 7
like,
hours.
You kick them outside, their lives suck already. So
yeah, and it's not like they're wearing like the most warm and comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just trying to
Most of the
stuff
stuff's got holes in it and all this. And
Yeah.
they'll lay down pretty much wherever. It's like, bro, just get up. Just get up. You can't be violating something. So as long as if you're sitting up, and I'm like, hey, you going for a train? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
He's conscious. He's not blocking seats, and he's waiting on the train. Did he pay? I didn't see him come in.
Well, probably a lot of cats don't pay. They always jump the shit, huh?
Yeah, I bet that's a violation. That's got to be observed.
Oh, really?
Man, MTA people love to do that. Like the workers,
Yeah.
they be chasing us down. Like especially like young kids, like give them shit and then hop over. They'll run over. Officer, they hop. I'm like, bro, I didn't. Like, cool. That was like what 6 minutes ago. I did not see it.
Yeah. You didn't
For all I know, he called you an asshole. Now you want me to fucking give him a ticket?
Yeah, you can't.
Like I can't do anything if I didn't see it. But MPA, they'd be following the kids. I'm like, bro, those kids are a lot bigger than you.
Yeah, some of the
Those
kids
kids are a lot bigger than you. There's one at Rock Center. He'll follow him. Like, I'm going to get the cops. I'm like, bro, he's still going to hit you before I get there. and you're like 70, bro. He's gonna hurt you. Like that's a big dude you're harassing right now.
Nah, some of the kids are crazy too. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Some kids are crazy.
kids are scarier than anything else in New York. Those are the ones that don't care.
Yeah.
They're the ones
That's
walking
crazy,
around like.
man.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me like who I think have guns mostly, 16 to 20. Like those are the ones that I'm gonna be like legit nervous for.
Yeah.
If it's like a group, if it's like me and my partner, like 6, it's like.
And you can't really like, you know how you carry in Texas? You can't do that in New York. Like
Nope. No.
Yeah, that's Fed, right? Is it federal? You can't.
You can't get, and then like in MTA, you can't even carry like any type of blade.
So you say like if I get a license to carry, and I'm going to New York, I can't have that on me. Period.
You have to have certain spots.
Certain spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And depending on what your license is. Like even for us, like like there's spots where we can't carry into.
Are you serious?
And we're supposed to. Or like the retired cops.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them post all the time, like, hey, remind me, like, MSG, like, yes, no. Or going to the Met game. Yes? Like, because they change, they go back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Or there are certain gates that we have to, like, if you are carrying a gun,
Yeah.
there are certain gates you have to go through.
Ah.
Like, okay, cool, we're tracking that you had that, we have a protocol to fucking, you know,
That's
confusing.
to check you appropriately.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But yeah, realistically, like you said, down in the subways,
Because they don't. I think the gun laws are really strict in New York, from what I heard.
What about like you were talking about the khaki boys? The dudes can carry guns and shit.
well, that's us. That's us. That's New York. That's CRT.
CRT.
Yeah, they're the only ones you go on Instagram or whatnot. You look up khaki boys or tan pants or whatnot.
Yeah.
You'll see Kaz out there. You see even they do good work.
They're strapped
They do
up.
good work.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they're our boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the response team, but that's
No, they
just,
sound like they're the ones doing the.
yeah, they're the ones that are really
work.
gonna.
Yeah.
If there's something in your borough that's going on and it gets to their levels, like yeah, they're gonna.
How long they been around?
Not that long actually.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, technically, we've always had, like, in essence, that.
Yeah.
But I want to say, maybe 10 years. It was kind of like the baby of, let's say he runs his own
Yeah.
IG channel. It's kind of like his project.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah, he really
You think
made
things
it.
are a lot safer though with them
Oh,
coming
yeah.
through handling it?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, no, they definitely.
I want to. Let's just say, all right. Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
let's just say I'm in New York. I get in an altercation, and if I bust at somebody, how many years am I doing? If I just say like, oh, I'm busting. Bah, bah.
Oh, I can't answer that. That's 88.
Oh, I just want to know so bad.
That's gonna be a district attorney, bro. I
Oh, I
can't
just
do that. I
want to
can't
know.
say
I'm
nothing
like,
like that.
I want to know. 'Cause
Just
I'm thinking
go.
like, but if you're doing some time though, some serious shit.
Oh, yeah. But it's all gonna be how they word it. Circumstantial, how does it get dropped
Plus,
to,
like,
this and that.
yeah, is that gun like hot or is it like something?
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm just totally illegal activity.
Yeah.
Like the gun's hot. I'm busting. I don't give a fuck. I'm like on that type of level. Like some thug ass motherfucker. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm busting. This is it. This gun ain't fucking legal. I got it from the black market type shit or whatever. I'm trying to get. I'm thinking of the worst case
Who you
scenario.
shooting at?
I'm just a crazy mother. Somebody stole my chopped cheese. I'm just going crazy.
Chop cheese.
I'm just chopped cheese. I'm going crazy, bro. That kind, you probably doing. I'm assuming 5 to 10. That's my guess.
Well, you
I
said
know you
people
can't
were
say,
getting let out fucking pretty quick on shit, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not that type of shit.
I mean-
you probably going, and I know Rikers has to be one of the worst jails.
I don't-
I'm just going what I hear. I'm just going here. I know you can't really answer, but I'll say something. You know what I'm saying? I heard it's one of the worst jails to go to. You know what I'm saying? I just heard it's bad, bruh.
Is that where Lil Wayne went when he got in trouble or
Yeah,
something?
he went to Rikers. I heard it's like you learn. Like I heard just off documentaries. I can't talk, but people tell you that's one of the worst ones to go to. They're like this. Yeah, you don't want you get your manhood tested.
Damn.
Like you can't. If you look at anybody talk about jail shit, it's never pleasant. I don't know how people look. It's never pleasant. They tell you there's rules in there. You got to do certain shit, and you get tested. And it's like, do you really want to do this with your life? And you're like, nah.
Getting your manhood tested sounds hella gay.
But that's what's going down.
Like that, you ever seen that one boy?
Which one?
The old black dude.
Oh,
Talks like just taking men's butts.
Yeah,
How, like, he talks about it like it's a fine wine.
Yeah.
He does.
Who is this
He's
guy?
like, I remember wooing this boy for about 6-7 weeks. And he finally gave it up to me. He was my best boy for that.
Oh my
Like,
God.
so like, the dude, like, he makes the dudes fall in love with him. And he's just like, yeah,
It's the
I
booty
had that.
guy.
I had
Booty
that.
guy?
Yeah, Booty Man or whatever.
Booty Man, he was
I
on,
can't remember what they. It's something Booty.
Just Booty. It's the guy off the Boondocks. They imitated him. Remember that guy said, "I like Booty."
Oh yeah, like the old creepy black dude that imitated on Booty. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna get that Booty.
Oh yeah.
That's
him.
That's
Yeah,
him.
That's a
They
legit,
got it off
That's
him.
a real guy.
Oh,
And like
weird.
he'll tell you like, oh yeah, from 82 to 85, I had 6 or 7 nice boys. And it's like, yo,
Yeah. He's like,
like
he's
a booty hound, bro.
yeah, that's where they go. I like shit. I like shit, and I want shit. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
That's where that comes from.
Yeah.
The choice is yours.
Yeah, the Boondocks, they got that. The booty is mine. You will not take my booty. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
dog.
that's a real dude.
And he honestly, I saw him on TikTok. He's out of jail now.
Fucking scared.
He's older now. I think he's kind of like his teeth are missing or something.
Yeah, he's got.
He's older now, but he's married to a woman. And they asked him, "Do you still
Partake in the booty.
or are you still?" He said, "I still dream about booty. My wife knows."
Oh yeah, and the way he talks about it is just so. Like, he'll talk about like, I remember one man was just on the third pushing. It was just so tight.
Oh, what the fuck,
They just
bro?
explosion. I'm like, bro, like why?
Dude.
Stop being so sensual about it and candles and stuff, bro. It's like,
Candles.
bro, it's
Yeah.
I would never understand why
That's just
you risk anything for that.
no. And even like if you go to jail, do you really want to have to put up with somebody like that?
Yeah.
No.
You don't.
That's
Like,
creepy.
You want to
Scary,
fight
every-
away that in the shower.
Everything about that sounds fucking nightmare.
Yeah, but he was adamant about it. He became a character. I'm surprised Boondocks didn't pay him because they basically
Yeah, they basically ripped off his entire image.
His
It's
entire
100% him.
all him, bro, all him. And he's older now.
Yeah.
He has to be at least. Honestly,
He's got to be 60s, 70s.
60. Yeah, 'cause he looks old.
He's up there, bro. But
He's-
then again, he also did jail time. So I mean,
Yeah, he did a lot.
if you did
They
20,
say what he
if
was
you
in
did
for?
like 25 years in jail, I feel like you look like you're 90. So
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
I don't know what he's in jail for. I don't know, but I just know he was in there for a while. And he was just like, I like booty.
Yeah, I feel like they never
fucking
talked
jail.
about anything he did. It was just
Yeah.
what kind of booty you get.
Yeah.
It was just like it would be like hey,
the
what?
fuck?
Like 2 years ago, what was your best booty? And he'll like recall him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was a nice tall boy
He's
named
autistic
Steve.
about fucking
yeah,
booty?
bro.
Yeah.
Like he would remember.
Fucking Rain Man of booty.
They have it on podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're on
he
podcast, dog.
Yeah.
They want to interview him like, oh, and he tell like, yes, what I like
Yeah.
booty.
That's
I
right.
have a wife, but I still dream about booty.
Yeah, he'll tell you like which booty's the best. White booty, black booty.
Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah, that's why I was.
I don't want none of that.
That's crazy.
It's weird. I'm gonna watch some of this shit.
I wanted. Did you go try the chopped cheese yet? Or
Not
not?
yet.
See, we gotta go to chopped cheese
Oh yeah.
because he's the perfect person to like say, okay, this is really good or this is trash.
What you
'Cause he's
do
from New York.
Thursday?
Some chopped cheese Thursday.
Then
We
go
do
chopped
the bang
cheese.
bang and go do chopped cheese.
I think we should go do
Yeah.
chopped cheese, dog.
Chopped cheese sounds
And then
good.
we got to do. All right, this is the other question I
That's
want
the
to ask.
plan.
You being in New York, and only you can answer this question. Have you been to Chicago before? Ask this question.
No. Besides being in O'Hare, that's it.
I
I try to be Chicago.
but,
I want to try.
but
It's worse than me.
okay, all right.
You read the Baltimore, bro? Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just being real.
Stories.
The reason I'm asking this is because I want to. It's food.
Yeah.
So, all
I'm
right.
fat. I love food.
Well, all right. Would you say Chicago style pizza
Oh, New York.
or New York style pizza?
Yeah.
But are you being biased because you're in New York? Have you tasted Chicago style
Oh,
pizza?
I've had deep dish. It's just there's something about that thin slice.
Well,
And I
yeah,
know everyone says
yeah.
it too, like, oh, the water. There's something about the water in the New
Yeah.
York with the dough, same with the bagels. It's why it tastes better.
Really?
It really does taste better.
But have you had Chicago
None of that
style like?
scooped out California gay shit.
No.
Scooped
Bumps.
out bagel.
Not
Not
the vegan stuff.
That shit, like, what is that? Bro?
What's scooped out? What are we talking about?
Oh, you haven't seen that like Cali now? They scoop out all the innards of a bagel, and then
Oh.
and they fill it with like what you said, like cream cheese and
Yeah, I think
Really?
I saw that.
which is cool. I'm cool with cream cheese, but it's like I don't want a
know
scooped
that
out
was a thing.
bagel
Nah.
with like
That's
whole
something
point.
new?
super greens
I
in it and
guess.
stuff like that. It's like,
Really?
that's not-
I never saw that before.
yeah, it'll piss you off. It takes
I'm
out all the best part of the bagel and this gives you the shell.
Yeah,
I don't want the shell.
You need a bagel.
I
You
want
want
the meat. I want the bagel.
And this is a California thing?
And I've seen a lot in Cali, yeah.
It sounds like that.
Must be newer. I wasn't there when I lived
Yeah,
there.
it's a very San Fran fucking, yeah. Type
San
of thing.
Fran.
Sounds like something they do.
It's not
I'm
bad.
not gonna lie.
Ah.
Weird shit happens there, bro.
I never seen this thing. I mean, I gonna knock it till I try it, but it does sound, I take the, like you say, basically scooping out.
But they had the bread bowls.
The
That
bread
was
bowls
good,
are kind of the
That's
same
different,
thing.
though.
Yeah, the bread
Like I
bowls
said,
are different.
I'm a big dude, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've had New York
I eat
pizza,
most of anything.
and I've had Chicago deep dish in Chicago.
Which one you think is better?
I don't think you can compare them. They're two completely different things. Yeah, because deep dish is more like almost like a lasagna.
If you need a knife
Yeah.
and fork,
Yeah.
I don't consider it pizza.
I have to agree. I can't
For
say.
me,
Yeah.
It's gotta be on the go. Like you need to be able to go there, which unfortunately there's really no Dallas slice in New York left anymore. You can find 1 or 2 spots around
Yeah.
MSG
Yeah.
that might be like a Dallas slice, but it's all $1.99, $2.49 now.
Even
But
that's still
you need
Yeah.
to be able to go somewhere, grab it, get the fold. There's nothing flop, and just like that's a slice. That's a good slice.
like
Okay.
the
If you-
Barstool Sports Guide.
Yeah, like Portnoy does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you have to go somewhere, and like I have to sit down, like especially like for me,
Yeah.
if I'm trying to work and eat on my personal or something like that,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fucking sit in my car or sit down in the diner and cut my pizza up. Like you said, it is a lasagna. Like that shit's like 2 inches thick.
Yeah, it's really good. But I don't think you can
it's
compare
good.
them like that.
It's
yeah.
good. There's so much.